Welcome to Tech Notice. A while ago I got an email from these guys from Victure that make these little GoPro type of things, action cameras, and they said, would you like to test this camera out? And I've kind of like forgotten to make a video. It's been sat around in my office. They probably think I actually scammed them and just took the camera and never got back to them, but here's the video. Woo! Okay, so basically, if you can't afford a GoPro, what's this camera like? So this is like a 40-pound camera. It's maybe like 1/10 of the price of a GoPro. And I tested this against the GoPro Hero 7. Not the black one, but the gray one. So GoPro Hero 7 versus this one. What's it like? A little spoiler here, I was actually impressed and surprised, okay? I expected this to produce absolute garbage, but actually it's quite usable footage. So before we're gonna go ahead, here's a little montage between the GoPro and this. Can you tell the difference which one is this and which one's the GoPro? Did you guess right? So the right answer is, the one on the right is this one over here, Victure. And this is called the Victure AC800. There's loads of different versions of it and you get a little bit more when you pay more, but if you want to go even cheaper and your goal is to get the cheapest action camera, you can get one of those as well. I'm going to leave this link description for this one if you want to pick this out or if you want to check it out anyway. So let's talk about this a little bit. So this is a 4K cam, got Wi-Fi inside, 170 degrees wide angle, so it's super wide as well. You get this waterproof housing with it. There it is. This is the waterproof housing as well, so you can take it on the water if you want, up to 40 meters, which is pretty cool. Inside, like what you get with it as well is quite a few accessories. There is a battery charger plus 2 batteries. So they are changeable batteries. They're not built in like GoPros, the latest ones. There's like this pole attachment over here where you can attach it around the little pole or a little stick or something like that. Boom, over here. You got like a few angle ones over here as well to adjust the angle different ways, what you want. I don't know what they're called, angle bracket type of things. Then this is the quick release plate for, oh, sorry, I had to move the microphone. It was scratching me inside. It's really sharp, the other side of the microphone. So sharp. Anyway, what I was saying is, this is a quick release plate that goes onto the like other side of the plate over here that you can attach to the GoPro, like the helmet or something like that. So as you can see, some of the B-roll over here would use one of those stickers as well that came with it and attached it to one of the helmets, and then kind of did like a little test of the cameras. Then you're gonna get this mount over here where you can mount it on a tripod. You literally slot this in over there, and then you can put it on a tripod. Boom, like this. You can put it now on a tripod, and then you get like a few more angle things over here, or fixings, different mixings. Another quick release plate, little strap over here if you want to strap it around something. Really cool. Another one of these angle ones. There's quite a few of these angle ones and screws, so if you you know run short of screws and angle, you know, they're exactly the same. There's a little clip one over here where you can clip it against something, or you know, on a shirt or something like that. So you can use this one over here. There is another strap, 2 straps, obviously micro USB cable to connect it to the computer. You're gonna get a spare glass for the back of this, just in case if you scratch it and you can't see through it or whatever happens. 2 of these stickers, plus 1 that's already on the actual mount. So 3 altogether. Let me be clear, like the usability of this and the menus are not as good as GoPro straight away. If you're actually looking to get more cinematic shots and more dynamic range from your camera, then definitely GoPro, like no question there. You can easily see that the GoPro has miles more dynamic range than this one. But actually out of the box or out of the camera, like image is really nice on this one. So if you're using maybe vlogging or family videos or things like that, where you need very quickly to get really nice video and you don't want to spend time color grading and things like that, I enjoyed this picture more out of the camera than actually GoPro. So you can turn it on the front button over here. You get this screen on the back, it is not touchscreen, and then you've got a button on the front over here. So on the front, this acts as turn on or mode, different modes over here. And then on the top over here, you can start recording. So there's picture mode, you can do time lapses with it, and then you can obviously do a video. It does record audio on it as well. I wouldn't rely on the audio, just use an external microphone if you want to use this audio. It also has Wi-Fi and an app. The app does not work at all, as you can see. We just didn't get this working. It was terrible, so Wi-Fi and app, that just roll out of the equation. If you want it, you know, you're not gonna get it for 40 quid. Let's talk about some of the good sides, what I found about this. So I quite like the amount of accessories that come with it. I also like that it is very cheap. It uses micro SD cards that obviously are not with it. You have to buy them separately. I'm gonna leave the one I used in the description below. It was only like 7 quid or something like that, and I got 64 gigabytes. It shoots 4K, which is very, very impressive. And it has some kind of like stabilization inside as well, actually. It's not as good as GoPro, not even close to that. As you can see in some of the test footage over here, it's not very good. But the good side is that it can do 4K and it can do 1080 at 60p. And just bear in mind, it's only 40 quid. Let's say maybe you're using it for some kind of experiments or something where the camera might get damaged, maybe fire or fireworks, and loads of these on YouTube these days. Then I would recommend these ones, because if you break one, so what? You buy another one and that's it. Go on with your life. Also, the battery life is quite impressive actually. Used it for quite a lot, and as you can see when I was painting this office over here, I used it for time lapse, and it was just recording like 15 minutes and half an hour in a row, and it recorded a very long time with just one battery, which is very impressive. It also has like cool features as motion detection, so you can kind of use this as motion detector cameras, if you know what they are. You kind of leave it on a stick or in a forest somewhere, and then it's gonna detect if something's moving, and then takes like I think 10-second video, things like that, which is very, very cool feature. There's like different zoom options as well, so you can kind of move the different view of the camera. I'm not sure if it crops on the sensor or it's actually optical zoom, but there are different view angles possible, like wide, and then you can go tighter as well. So that's about it. I think this is pretty cool, cheap product that actually can come useful in some cases. It's not cinematic, that's it. But what do you think? Comment below if you got the GoPro versus Victure comparison right. Did you think which one was GoPro? Were you right or were you wrong? Comment below. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys for watching. Remember, the link for this is in the description. Adios. If you have any other questions, I'm gonna meet in the comment section below. Section below. Thanks guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe.